Hello, good day, good day. Hello, greetings. Well, Matt, what's up, what's up, what's up? Hello, everyone. How you guys doing today? Let me greet you. Hello, Marikella. Hello, Primal. Hello, Moneta. Hello, Jedi. Good day. Yes, me too, man. I'm very excited to see the finish of this. It's a cool model. Me and Justin were talking about this earlier. We were thinking that it might be cooler if I worked on big scale models, because today I was watching Anne work on the giant and I was like, wait a second, I could paint big puppets too, because like bigger scale is my forte in a way. Like this is the scale I paint the best, right? So I could do big scale stuff on Reaper too. You know, that would be nice. I think would be pretty cool. So yeah. The shield came out really nicely, I think, so we just need to get the armor and the skin tone finished now, and just clean up the model overall. It won't be too difficult, I don't think. Hello, lady, how you doing? How you doing? What's up, what's up, what's up? Yes, only 2 viewers from Italy, yeah, Marika. Hello, Azimara. Hello, Rumble. Good day, good day. Hello, Brock. Hello, Bank. Good day, good day. Why are you awake, or rather just now starting? Hello, mister. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Alright, so we have the colors ready on the palette already, which are the same colors I used the other day. A blue, a black, a white, and a yellowish color. And I'm gonna be... Yes. The lady doesn't have Patty on the Patreon. It's not safe for work though, so I keep Patty on her. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day, getting ready for Thanksgiving. At least those of you guys who are from the US. As Italians and Europeans in general, we don't really celebrate it, but I wish you all a fantastic Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit of a weird one, I think, this year, with COVID and all of that stuff in the way, but hopefully we'll have a chance to enjoy it. No, my sleep schedule is fine. This stream was gonna go on... hello, Bucket. This stream is gonna go on until my local midnight, and then I can go to sleep normally. So we did have a bit of a highlighting already going on this metallic. Of course, not as much as we have on the shield, but we did have some on the armor. So all we have to do now is just keep working on it. I'm gonna be getting a bit of a vibrant, strong highlight and work from it. We Canadians had hours earlier. It was cool until the COVID explosion that predictably followed. Yeah. Yeah. People hugging it out, you know. No hugs. No hugs in these COVID times. So I am going to be picking out all of the planes of light which are gonna be catching the most light. Like so. And of course also gonna be pushing the various layers of the armor, because he has like a... I don't know what you call this. A plate armor? Yeah, it's a plate armor, so there's lots of different plates overlapping. And we gotta pick them out one by one. As well as the skull symbol. I still don't know if I want the skull to be gold or not, honestly. Maybe having some of the colors in this guy can be useful. I don't know. Hello MG, how you doing? As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer them. As always. Okay. We edge a light for the values. Just the planes of light, really. Just trying to figure out the various geometry of the model, because he has a lot of details on him, so it's a lot simpler if I just go for the edges, for the flat panels that are facing the sky first, so I can separate the various elements, and then I can simplify them by going through with the details. I need to speak to someone at Reaper Miniatures about their school scheme. I don't know, maybe they're in chat. I don't know if any of them is in chat right now. How did Kratos turn out? He's here. He's not finished. Still working on it. A long journey ahead of me. But in the meantime, we are painting this sexy paladin guy, which is really cool. I like this model a lot. It's one of my favorite small scale models. I really like this guy. Okay. So I'm just slowly pushing up the highlights. Creating various layers of paint. Like we did on the shield, we're just doing it on the armor now. I wish I had a small brush for this. I don't have one though. All my brushes are dead, man. Literally all of them. Use a dry brush, I should. Okay. Just place an order for brushes before turning on the stream. Which ones did you get? Okay. Yeah, you know, I think it could be cool if we did the skulls of a different color. Just to have a bit more happening on the guy. Okay. I'm going to trade you Skoda equivalent number ones. I finally wore out one of my Raphaels. Okay, that's good. I'm excited to return to painting. Odd tip, never cut off the tip of your dominant hand's pointer finger. It will mess your days. That's extremely painful too. Not only it will mess your painting, it will also mess your pain receptors. That seems like a very painful thing. I mean, I guess it depends on how much you cut, but it's painful nonetheless. Hello Liliana, how you doing? Good day. Okay. So we are, as you see, we're just slowly going up in highlighting. We had our strong... I mean, we had our shadow color, and then I made it a little bit brighter, and then a little bit brighter, and then a little bit brighter, and I keep going like this, and I will go further than this, like I did on the shield. I'm just gonna keep going. The model is very small, which means it's difficult to manage the space, because it's very small when you're doing non-metallic. But it's not impossible, it just means you have to simplify things a little bit. You know, scale does matter. When you're working on a smaller scale, you have to simplify things for readability purposes, you know? You can't have the same amount of details in the painting that you would have on a gigantic monster. It's just not possible. So, at the same time, everything you paint has to be ready for the scale you're painting. So in this case, we're going for a 20 mil scale, So we are painting in 20 meter scale. Some things are going to be simplified in order to have more space for the more important things, which is the light. We need the glint of light from these metals to show through. Hello, Anki. Good day. I kept the whole thing. Oh my god, that's so painful. That is so painful. Wait, it grew back? What? Hello, Gallo. Good day. How you doing? Okay. Okay, you can see that it's getting there. The shininess is already there. As I move the model around, it feels like these are highlights of the metal, but they aren't. It's a trick on the eyes. That's what I love about non-metallic. It's the magic behind it, in a sense that non-metallic metal really looks like a magic trick. And it's always nice to see how people react when you pull off the magic trick and they're like, whoa, that's cool. It's exactly like a magic trick. But yeah, I definitely want some golds in here, so we're gonna be painting our blacks, and if we have enough time, I will be getting the golds done too. That's good, Bug. I guess that's a good thing then. Okay. Thank you, Bang. Yeah, they're both things that I really enjoy painting. Non-metallic and OSL, they're both magic tricks, and I enjoy doing both of them. Maybe I should have been a magician, not a painter, when I had to choose a career, because like I really enjoy the wow factor of things like this. Yeah, take the good with the bad, absolutely. Super important to see the silver lining in anything. Okay, so we just made the highlights a little bit bigger because we need the space to work up the lights. And I'm probably going to be doing the same thing here. I'm going to be making them a tad bigger so that I can play on top of them with other highlights. This one here is good. We just need a reflected light here. Again, blending is sort of out of the question. It's all about getting the gradient. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. If you are a VR MMORPG, what class, subclass, job would you choose? No limits on what you want. I'd probably be some sort of tank. Like, my favorite class from MMOs has always been the warrior from Final Fantasy XIV. I played Final Fantasy XIV religiously back in the days, and I was a very, very good warrior at the time. Before playing tank, I used to play healer. But I don't know, like when I started playing the game, I felt like I wanted to switch things up and do some tanking and not healing. And I loved it, dude. I enjoy tanking a lot in MMOs, so I would definitely be some sort of tank. Which wouldn't be very smart in a VR game like Sword Art, because you'd be feeling the pain, right? As a tank, so that would suck. I would be an NPC baker who sells pastries to the player. That would be pretty cool. Pastries are important, dude. I feel like we need like a game like a nice game like Ultima. Again. Black Desert was kinda like Ultima, but a bit too much on the social aspect of everything. Like I do like some combat. Like I would like a game with dungeons and stuff. Not just trading. Because the new world, that seems to be more about PvP than anything else. I'm not too keen on PvP. I tend to get mad, and I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Bankheim. Okay, so we got our light, so let's just push it now. More ivory, or white, or whatever you want. Just add more brightness to it. Okay. I'm not hiding. I am painting puppets. How you doing, Enfaro? Good day. Okay. Okay, we're now getting the shininess that we wanted. So after pushing the lights hard enough, you start getting a good shiny result on your metallics, and that's when you're basically set. All I have to do now is just keep pushing, try to go smaller and smaller and smaller as much as I can until I am done. I really love painting a metallic, it's so fun. Hello, Jewel. Thank you. How you doing? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. Yes. I moved to paint my Glade Riders. Ooh, have fun with those. Have fun. I'm looking forward to... I don't know if I'll get the package by next show, but I'm looking forward to getting the Reaper Airbrush as well as the bigger minis. Because if I'm going to be getting some giants, some big stuff to work on, that's gonna be really fun for me. And for you too, I think, because my painting style and my overall ability lies a lot in bigger scale stuff. So like, I can paint small stuff. I can paint small stuff too, of course. But bigger scale stuff is just better for me. I just do better jobs on it. So it's gonna be fun, I think. Hello, Little. How you doing? Good day, good day. Okay. Okay, we can do this and then push into Oblivion. The allies. We need more light. When doing non-metallic, even when you think you have enough contrast, keep pushing it, because it's all about contrast. If you can push the contrast, push it. And in this case, we can. Reaper has a plenty of guys holding torches. Okay. Alright. I think we have enough lights now. Yeah, we have enough lights. I just need to blackline a bunch. When doing non-metallic edge lights, and blacklining is absolutely paramount. Without those two things, even the best non-metallic will suffer. So now that we have our strong light here, we can work on cleaning it up, but we also have to work on edge lighting and get myself some black lines. Okay. Like so. So, are you guys doing? What are you up to tonight? Those of you who are in the US, how are we gonna spend your Thanksgiving? Do you have any plans? Are you gonna... I don't know if you can, but are you gonna see the family if you can? Or would you rather stay put? Yay. Okay. Hello, Johnson. Breakfast here. Staying home. In-laws are just across the backyard, so spending it with them. Makes sense. I can't live because of military. I'm going to eat a bunch of domestic turkey and drink a bunch of wild turkey. Just parents and me. Usually it is a 15-ish family member affair. This year just 3. And vegan. Good luck. Good luck. I mean, if you are vegan too. If you aren't, good luck. Yeah, better not. Better take the responsible choice, little. Then, good luck, Liliana. That would suck, man. Boy, do I need a better brush. Holy cow. My brushes are absolutely terrible right now. Hello, Ty. How you doing? Good evening. Just gonna clean this properly. Okay. Okay. You have now been marked as mature content. I think Reaper channel has always been mature content. For whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but I think they're doing it just to be safe. Yeah, if they come for Christmas, you know. Okay. We can get our black and try to do some black lining now. Again, I done the edge lighting. Now I'm gonna be doing the black lining, which is I'm gonna be separating the elements when possible with a thin black line, like on these armor panels here. Okay, like so. Hello, Chroma. Good day. How you doing? Miniature painting is not immature, dude. It's a very highbrow thing to do. It's not immature. I mean, it can be, but I think older people tend to do this, not young guys. I don't know. I guess it depends, but I haven't seen many kids doing this. I've seen a bunch of older people doing it. Hello, Varl. Thank you for the sub, dude. How you doing? Thank you for the sub. Feels weird not to clap my axes, but thank you for the sub. Hello Chip, how you doing? What's up? Okay. Okay, I'm also gonna be using this black to kind of revive the blackness in the shadows of these armor. Trying to cut into the highlights a little bit. Because I do need a bit more blackness. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be base coating the skulls that he has in gray, so I can paint them in gold. Just gonna be coating them gray because it's easier that way. But I really believe I need a gold. Like, I need another color to be in this color scheme, so why not gold? Okay. Let me see what colors I have from Reaper that I can use. Okay, let me just quickly check my box of Reaper paints, because I have like 2 million of them. And hello KP, how you doing, dude? I have like 2 million of them, so let me just quickly check inside of this to see what I can conjure to paint some gold and metallic. I know that Reaper has like a golden or metallic triad, but I will never find it. So I'm just gonna be no metallic gold base. Okay, we found one. I do want a very, very bright color. This sun yellow sounds good. Need like a dark. Yeah, this one works. Okay. I think these 3 works. Let me try it with it. I'm gonna be shaking them. Things I've learned after some 29 Space Marines about non-metallic. Highlights are nice, but in the end it all comes down to really bright adulating. Not exactly, no. No. No, not exactly, no. Depends. Vortex goes brrrr. Sorry. It depends. Non-metallic is not... It's not just about Agilites. Agilites are very, very important for non-metallic because they allow you to get the definition that metal usually has. Like, a metallic object will reflect light very strongly in its edges, so that's why you need Agilites. But it's also important, and I think it's more important to highlight the volumes. Just get the right volumes and give the right lights to them. Like, for example, this shield here, if I just focused on the Agilites, it wouldn't look as good. Would look very Tron, kinda, but it wouldn't look exactly nice. Okay, so we got our yellow. That's a nice color. Gonna be making it a bit darker with some red. Just to be safe. We're gonna be having a strong yellow in there. I still don't know if I like my Vortex Mixer. Like, I find it's useful, but besides being extremely loud, I still don't know exactly how much it mixes my paints. I don't know. I need to find like a paint that I have that is completely separated, so I can just look at it as I mix it and see what happens. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna start from a dark base. Yeah, I could try. I could try one of those. We can also paint the guard of the blade with this color. Why not? Okay. Really, Ty. My Vortex Painter even helped May too, and my Painter paints Saberchest when I first started, so there's that. Duck came for a visit. I still cannot get over the fact that you have a neighborhood duck hanging out with you guys. I am so envious of you and your duck. Quack. Okay. We're working on the gold, MG. I started from a dark orangish base, and then we're gonna be making it progressively brighter. This is the third. Is it the same duck still? Like, how old do ducks get? Lol, that's true as well. I mean, that specific color, Kuro, you only have to leave it for like 20 minutes and it's gonna separate. You don't have to wait a month. Like, leave it overnight and it's gonna be completely separated. This is her favorite time of the year. She swims across the pond with all the seasonal waterfowl, but still takes time out of the day to come say hello almost every day. That is so cute. That is so cute. I cannot even begin to describe how cute it is. I also want a duck. 9 to 12 years. That's a long time. I will have to remember to come back to your Reaper video of this when I get a chance to practice non-metallic. Yeah, Xistus. Non-metallic is really fun. Really fun. It can be extremely frustrating when you're starting out with it, but it is a super fun technique once you get the hang of it. And it's also very fast once you know what you're doing. Okay. So I did have my darker base, and I'm now going on with a little bit of a brighter tone. I'm probably gonna have to make the base even darker, but I'll think about that later. I might glaze some dark colors. For now, we're just looking for highlights. I do probably need a bit of a darker shadow though. Okay, so with this color placed in, we can go brighter. Ducks are yummy. I never had duck. Scovia at 8-12. She's been around for at least 2-3 to my knowledge. There is another one who visits occasionally. I have to tell them apart. I have never had duck, and I don't particularly care about trying it either. Okay. So you can see that it's starting to get that metallic feel. This is when you know, like when you're doing non-metallic, as you place the colors and you start and you feel that they have this unpolished look to them. That's like when the model has an unpolished look to it, like an unpolished metal look to it. It means you're doing the right thing. Because this gold is now looking like a gold, but it's unpolished because it's not shiny. So all we have to do is make it shiny because the colors we have are correct. So it's just a matter of shininess, and that means highlights. Well, it means contrast really, not just highlights, but highlights to be simple. So we're just gonna be pushing those, and it's gonna be metallic. I was 16 or 17 the first time I had duck. It was a fancy restaurant. I didn't remember why we were there, but I do remember the duck practically melting my mouth. Poor duck. No, I never had duck. I have been to a Chinese restaurant like once in my life. You have to remember that I basically never had money all my life. I grew up without money, and I turned 27 without money. Like, I started seeing an income when I started streaming. Before that, I never really could afford going out and have Chinese food and stuff like that. So I barely went out for dinner. Yeah. Really tight. I find that I don't do too well with animals that aren't cow or pig for some reason. Okay. Same boat. You also eat chicken. Yeah, I eat chicken, that's true. And turkey. Yeah, I don't like turkey particularly, but yes. I'm so getting Chinese food on Friday. I get a bonus that day. It's happening. As a stranger on the internet, I'm happy to your success and wish you more. Thanks for being entertainer, educator, and company. Thank you so much for all the kind words, Bank. I really hope things keep going well for me. You know, I know that it can't be all roses and wine. Life is also about suffering and misery. But things are going really smoothly lately, and I really hope they keep doing that. I worked really freaking hard for the little I have, and I'm definitely not gonna let it go easily. But yeah, like, it's also thanks to companies like Reaper that I get the opportunity to showcase my work outside of my normal channel, because, you know, people might don't, like, I don't, in chat, it's basically my viewers, but maybe there is somebody lurking out there watching the stream that doesn't know me, and Reaper is giving me the opportunity to, you know, get them to know me. They would normally not watch my stream, but maybe because I'm on Reaper's channel, they are, and that's a really cool thing. Yeah, Johnson. So we did our strong highlights. I'm now looking to blend it. So I'm going back to the slightly darker mid-tone color. And I'm kind of rescuing in the mid-tone. Because the tricky thing with gold is that it's very easy to make the highlights look dry. So more than being highlights, they tend to look like dry. Because yellow is already very bright. So gold non-metallic is the hardest non-metallic to paint, in my humble opinion. Like, out of all metallics out there, it's the one that gave me the most issues in figuring out how it worked. I honestly... It took me months to actually understand gold non-metallic. It's very, very difficult to paint. Luca makes the best clips. Thank you, Varla. Thank you, Gallo. I really hate it. How long do I follow you now? And I still don't get the highlight blending stuff. It was brown. I swear it was brown. And puff, magic happened again. That's not metallic for you, dude. You don't have to blink. If you blink, you miss it. Especially when I paint it. I have the ability, like, it's something that it took me forever to develop, but I have the ability of making stuff look metallic in 3 brush strokes. It's all about where you place the light and how bright it is. It's all about, like, literally, non-metallic can be simplified in 2 simple rules. Have as much light as you can, but place it properly. Because it's a tandem between highlight placement and intensity of the highlight. For example, I had a strong highlight which I toned down because it was too strong at the time. And I'm now replacing it, but now it's looking slightly better. This volume I'm painting, and by volume I mean this geometrical shape in a 3D world. That's a volume. I'm painting is kind of difficult to paint because it has a bit of a flat element to it. So it's gonna be tough to make it look fully metallic, but we can try. Happy little highlights, yes man, little highlights. And I'm gonna go with our glaze again. We're gonna be reglazing on top. Gold needs to be painted in stages where you highlight, then you glaze down, highlight, glaze down, highlight, glaze down. Okay. Okay, good stuff. We can have a bit of a bright... Hello, Liliana. Take care, Gallo. Have a fantastic day, dude. I'll see you later. So we can make it better by having some small reflected lights in there. Thank you, man. So I want this gold to be a bit more intense. Because right now it is looking gold, but it's a bit of an antique kind of gold. I want more intensity in it, so we're gonna be slowly working out the light. I need way smaller highlights. I wish I had this mini to paint right now. This is inspirational. Incredible patience and detail. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ra. It's actually not very patient work. Patience is also something you build up, in a sense that when I started painting, I could barely hold the brush in my hands for like 30 minutes before getting bored, or feeling like I wasn't getting what I wanted and getting anxious about finishing the mini. It's something that grows on you. Like, you really become more patient as you paint, which is why I find mini painting so therapeutical. I honestly suggest miniature painting to anybody struggling with depression or ADD even, because it's a fantastic way to really focus in and train yourself to be focused and patient. So like, every time somebody goes, "Oh, you're so patient," the first instinct is, I actually am not, because like, I don't feel like I am patient. I actually feel impatient with my painting. But like, for anybody else watching me, yes, I look like I am patient, because this kind of work I do that to me now is normal, for most people isn't, right? But it's something you build. I didn't start with this amount of patience. I did have a lot of ambition when I started. For a series of reasons, I really needed to get good at painting quickly. So I had the ambition of trying things out and, you know, accepting failure and keep working on it. But, you know, at the end of the day, the patience is something you build like anything else. I'm out of camera sometime? Oh, sorry. Let me zoom out just a little bit. So you're saying that to get where you are took dedication, ambition, and persistence? I mean, if you want to make it noble like that, I'll take it. I think the truth is that I'm just a donkey. I'm literally a donkey, so if stuff doesn't go my way, I will scream at it in a very loud and obnoxious noise until it does. Like this. And that's kind of what I did with mini painting. I looked at my models and I didn't like much where they were going, so I started screaming at it in Italian, saying a bunch of curse words in my mother language, and eventually they started looking decent. And I still do, like, in my own stream I do it out loud. Here I do it mentally. It's a bit harder to do, I swear. Like, not being able to insult the mini, like, actually, with your own words, it's a bit more difficult than I would anticipate. Because like, in my normal stream, I do insult my minis all the time. Not because I don't like the minis, just because it's my way of painting. Yeah, that phrase is not... It's a bit too much. Okay, so I have my highlights placed in, but and this is something really important that I want to share with you guys. When you paint an highlight, especially a whitish highlight like I have now, it's very common for the first block, for the first batch of highlight, to actually not cover fully. So you have to recognize it and reinforce it. It's something that, this is where most people fail when it comes to highlighting a model. They don't reinforce the highlight enough, and they feel like they have to go brighter. So they add more white, they add more white, they add more white, and it sucks. Because they lose all of the colors from what they're painting. And the reason is because they just didn't let the paint cover. So it is important that we do get coverage. Of our lights. Otherwise you lose them. I'm a bit of a perfectionist too. My peers think I'm being too harsh when I criticize my work. I haven't seen your model, so I'm not able to tell you, but if you send me a picture, I'll try to give you feedback if you want, Wura. It's an extremely foul thing to say, Johnson. No problem, Bank. But yeah, if you send me a picture, Ura, I'll give you feedback here live. I can do that. I'm a teacher by profession, you know? I teach miniature painting on my Patreon. I mean, I do it on Twitch too, but I'm even more do it on Patreon. So I am used to giving feedback to people and teaching them stuff. So if you want to, you can show me a picture of your model and I can tell you what works and what doesn't. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I am also a tryhard. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, I feel like I like where we are here. So now I'm gonna be base coating the face in a gray yet again. And we're gonna be painting it. Why am I base coating it gray? Because it's easier for the paints to cover over a gray than a black. So rather than do 6 layers of whatever color I choose for the skin tone, I can do one of gray and one of the color skin tone, and it will cover more. That's why I am sometimes base coating in gray before I get to work with the real color, because it gives me an easier base to work on. Glad someone keeps gifting me subs to your D&D channel. My D&D channel? I don't have a D&D channel. Okay, let me find a skin tone in all of these Reaper paints. Let's see. Fair shadow. Good. Dark skin. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's go. Okay. Should be good. Harder. Man, I'm a smoker, dude. I can. Hello? Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Yeah. So, gonna be getting myself a bit of a darker skin tone. Still using Reaper paints here. I think he is, yes. I mean, I'm not muted on Discord, so I would assume he is FK. Justin? John is looking for you.
I'm here.
Hello.
My fiance was talking to me.
Hello, fiance. How you doing, baby?
I'll let her know. She can't hear you, but I'll let her know.
Tell her specifically I call her baby.
Oh, I will. She's used to it. It's, other people like to do the same thing in Discord, so.
I literally call everybody baby. One day I'm gonna get sued.
Me too, actually.
I love how the people in England call you love in a few parts of England. You'll You have like waitresses going, "What you ordering, love?" And you're like, "Ah, I want to be called love by some waitress." Yeah, it's cool. Mate. Yeah, I call everybody either dude or baby. Okay, so this color is a bit too... Is it? Maybe not. Maybe it's not too bright. Maybe it's fine. Let's, like in Yorkshire, yes. Justin.
Yes.
Would it be a problem if I were to go AFK for like 5 minutes?
No, that's fine.
So I can...
do you have a intermission screen?
Yeah, I think I do actually.
Yeah, you're welcome. You can throw that up if you want to, or guess I can accost the viewers and annoy them a bit. But it doesn't matter to me either way.
Okay. No, because I might need a quick Siggy break, because unfortunately going 2 hours without it is taxing on my brush. It gets
no problem.
It starts getting a bit jittery, so it's a problem.
Completely get it.
I could actually just turn off my face cam.
Oh, actually, you know what? You could. Then you wouldn't have to go anywhere and you could talk to people.
Yes.
That's actually genius.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna turn off my face cam. Let's go. I am okay. So my face is gonna disappear and the stream is gonna improve in quality in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now the stream is much better just because my face isn't there. I can do the sexy voice. I can do the ASMR voice while you can't see me.
I love it.
No, but seriously though, if anybody has questions about the painting I'm doing or anything, you guys literally only have to ask. Like, I enjoy sharing things, especially if I'm asked, like, literally any question. Like, I cannot believe for the life of me that nobody has questions about miniature painting. Because, like, you know, like, usually everybody has at least something that's bothering them in their own painting. Do you have a girlfriend? I do. Her name is Marikella91. She looks like a quokka. Like a very, very cute quokka. Okay, so we did get our... Look how cute he looks, man. Oh, I like how he's looking. He's looking sexy. Very, very evil. Very evil in a good way, though. Like, the kind of noble evil, you know? It's not just evil, but it's like a noble evil. You know, like a fallen paladin. You know, like a proper blackguard. Like if he was a paladin and fell to the dark side. So his armor is still kind of shiny. What are you assembling, Pyro? Listening while working. Yeah, lots of people are working. No more minis until you reduce your whipping closet by 50%. That's Man, even I have a backlog. Can you believe it? Like, I have never ever played any game of any kind that had miniatures in it, except one, but I already got rid of all those minis. Like, I still have 1,000,000 minis in my backlog. I am a commission painter, so if I don't count my commissions that I have in queue, because that's work pretty much that I will have to do. But if I don't count my commissions, I still have a lot of models that I just have because I would like to paint them at some point. Do you use white on all highlights or a gradient of the color you're painting on? A gradient of the color, usually. I will use pure white only at the very, 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 very end. For the strongest glints of light. Otherwise, I'm using an off-white color, which is usually part of a gradient of the color. That's a good question. I like that question. Thank you. That was a good question. They count as backlog, MG. Dark side? Nice. Blade isn't red. I mean, I can make it red in 2 seconds. Ah, the unmade guys. Those are nice. I like those guys. So we have to do the gold. I'm sorry for this little break, by the way, but it's literally 5 minutes. And it's a lot better that way because I'm also more focused. But yeah, once I'm done with this, I will be painting... I still don't like the gold much. I think it's missing some sort of shadows. So I'm gonna be probably painting some shadows in it. If I had to take a hard guess, I'd say I'm 50-50 on my backlog and painted, but only because I have so many 50 mils painted. Oh no, he's human and has needs as an organism. Yeah, but the needs I'm currently fulfilling isn't exactly a primary need, so you know, I'm a bit of an idiot, but... It gets difficult when your needs make your hands shake. When you're painting, you know. It's kind of hard. But yeah, once we do the gold, because I still don't like it, once we do the gold, all we have to do is get the skin tone sorted out, and then he has a bunch of chainmail hanging off of him, and the loincloth, which we can do purple like the one we did on the back. And then he will be close to be done, pretty much. What does dithering mean? Sorry. Dithering. What does that mean?
Dithering means like I think busy work, I believe, like
I'm glad to see that also an American doesn't know what it means. I feel less guilty for not knowing that. But be boring. Boring, I guess.
Indecisive.
Okay.
Time filler.
Okay. You're too well spoken, Pyro. You're too fancy for me, man. I can barely speak English. No, but I do like how this guy looks. And I don't know how long it's gonna take me before I get the package from Reaper. Even if it gets shipped tomorrow, I don't know. But hopefully, I don't know. Maybe not next week, but the week after, we can start working on some big boys. Because those are fun. Those are really fun to work. I'm gonna enjoy working on big boys, honestly. It's gonna be really cool. Some giants, some really cool big things where I can work on my, you know, lights. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Hello. I'm back. Quality of the stream has decreased again. To think that I streamed for like 5 months, 6 months without a facecam when I started out. Hello, Arkan. Okay, so let's get these gold sorted out. I feel like I need a dark tone, like a very dark tone. So I'm just gonna be getting a super dark red. Okay. Yeah, we needed some dark tones in here. I was missing a stronger shadow. Yeah, there we go. Do you recommend pushing shadows in deep purple rather than black gray tones? No, the shadows can be whatever you want. They can be a more desaturated, darker version of whatever is your mid-tone. Or they can be an entirely different color. If you have an OSL or an ambient light hitting the model, like this guy is an example. I want him to be based. He's still very much a whip, by the way. So like, but I want him to be based on a watery, icy ground. So the greenish colors in the shadows are actually the ground reflecting in him. That's why the shadows are greener, right? And like you can do whatever you want, really. Literally whatever you want. Okay. Okay, now that we have our strong shadow in there, we need the mid-tone again. I guess it's all in the end, the product and whether it makes sense immediately. Yes. Yes, it's a lot harder to imagine reflected lights when you don't have an ambient, which is why some painters will paint the base before they even touch the model. So they have an ambient already ready. So when they do paint, casted light from the ambient, like let's say you want to have like green shadows. Well, if your character is just on a plane like this, you don't really know why the shadows are green. But if you paint the base first, you do the base with all the mosses and bushes and grass, then it's gonna make sense to your brain when you go and paint the greens because you already know the base, how that's gonna look. So you're like, well, I'm gonna be basing this guy on grass, so it makes sense that it's green. It's just really based on the thought process. In my case, I have an easier time because I can imagine things fairly well. I'm lucky enough to be able to imagine, so I don't really need to have a base ready to apply some weird colors. I don't even need a light source when I'm painting OSL. Like many times you will see me paint OSL without actually having a light source. I will just paint it because I can imagine it. But if you find that you have an hard time doing it, then yes, create the origin of the light or the color before you paint it. Hello, Scrying, how you doing? Good day. Okay. Okay, let's paint the horns. Let's not actually. Let's go back to these yellowish tone and try to make some sense out of the gold. Hello, Rex, how you doing? I don't like using yellow for my non-metallic gold, weirdly enough, but sometimes it is needed. Just for vibrancy. You know, all these months I've been watching you paint 75 mils. I've always wanted to see you paint a 25 mil like this. It's really inspiring to me, really. I have painted smaller minis, like most of the wargaming minis that you see me paint on my stream, they are around 25 mils. Especially the ones I've been painting recently, they are 25 mils. They are on this scale. Alright, let's get the horns sorted out. I have this brown here, so might as well use it. Yeah, let's just do this. And this. And this. And more of this. Okay. No, I mean, you've seen me paint the scale before. Okay, I'm gonna be web landing. Hello, Deckflow. Thank you for the raid. Good day, good evening. How you doing? How was your stream? If you guys don't follow Deckflow, go give him a follow, check him out. Drop a follow if you can. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Just a moment. Okay, we can go brighter. Ooh, enjoy baking your pies, KP. Take care of yourself, man. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, dude. I'll see you Friday. Okay. Yeah, I like it. We can make the bottom slightly darker. Yeah, like this. I don't like the skull on the head. That needs work. Hello, 8-bit. Hello, Deckflow. Fantastic stream continues commission on Caladius Cusare's tank and approaching closer. That's good, that's good. That's good. Congratulations. $500 followers. Time flies. Most heads do need skulls. Yes, that's true. Unless you are an insect, I guess. No, but I just don't like how this is looking. Like, it's very weak. I need to make it work somehow. Mini painting is a lot about problem solving, I find. It's all about it. And the problem I have to solve is, how do I create contrast on an area that is flat? It has details, but the details are flat because it's like a mask. So how do you create contrast in here? And the answer is kind of just wing it, in the sense that you just create lights and hope that they eventually look good. The bottom of the mask is gonna look good. Yes, they are on the outside. Yeah. Hopefully next year will be a bit brighter for all of us. I really wish so. Okay. Do you find doing skin tones and non-metallic similar? No. Not at all, no. Non-metallic is about contrast. Skin tones is about the opposite, really. Non-metallic is about local contrast, which is high distance between shadows and highlights inside of a small area, like a detail. Like the blade of a weapon or a trinket of some sort. That's non-metallic. High contrast, high contrast in a local area. Skin tones, it's the opposite. It's high contrast in a global area, low contrast locally. You don't want to have an immense amount of contrast going on a face, especially if you're painting a woman. You want smoothness. This is why, in my opinion, female skin tones on bigger scales are the hardest thing to paint by a long shot too. Because female skin tones really require you to manage contrast almost perfectly to look good. Take care, Deckflow. Hello, Matthew. How you doing, man? So, like, the management needs to be flawless in a skin tone when it comes to, again, bigger scale. On smaller scales, it's not that important. Check out that skin on that lady. Kick. For like female skin tones like this one, they're really tough to pull off. Really tough to pull off. Because of the immense amount of blending you have to do and the contrast that you have to pull off. Hello, Chris. Went out today as I was that tired. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Witchhorn. Garoth. Geartooth, sorry. I finally managed to restock on fresh brushes. I bought a lot this time just to be sure. That's good. Man, I wish I had fresh brushes just about now. I'm slowly losing my sanity with these brushes I've been using in the last couple of days. They have been awful. Like, literally no brush I have used in the last 2 weeks has been even close to not being garbage. Like, I got so unlucky with the brushes I got. Because they shouldn't be bad, but they were just terrible. Basically, I don't have a tip to any of the brushes I've been using. Like, this one I'm using right now doesn't have a tip either. So I am stuck trying my best to manage the color. Thank you, Matthew. I'm sorry, Ari. I'm not at the hooking stage yet, thankfully, but we're not too far from it. Okay. Hello, Strange. Yeah, man, it's nice. It's nice to be here. Good afternoon from Italy. How you doing? Okay, let's try to get this guy done before I don't wanna. Yeah, I don't wanna spend another stream on this guy if possible. I would like to move on. I have like an ogre guy that is beautiful and I really wanna work on it. So next week we can have that one going. Sword bent? No, it's not bent. It's an illusion. Okay. I think the face is good. We can trace a small line in our horns here to make them look like they are glossy. Okay, something like this. We can quickly do the chainmail using a bunch of grays. So we have these gray, we can just add a bit of ivory to it and we'll blend. There we go. A couple of days, but that means about 16 hours of painting. Less than that, actually. Let's say 10. 10 hours of painting. I have the worst luck when it comes to brushes. Hello, Revan. All is well, dude. All is well. How you doing? Yes, it is a regular thing. For now, it is. I'm gonna be going for a bit of a change. Okay. Gonna avoid bland here. Okay, very simply. The glove. Does he have gloves? Yeah, I think it does. I think it would have gloves, right? Yeah, I think it would. He looks like the kind of guy who has gloves. I don't think he's just chilling with naked hands. Maybe though, I don't know. I have the same luck with drill motors. Having it on brushes is it's more expensive, I think. How many unpainted minis are too many to have? That's a question for the Oracle of Delphi, my dude. I don't know. I feel bad having about 10 unpainted minis. But I know people who have no problems having hundreds, so... Okay. Okay. Let's do the cloth. Thank you, Bank. Red cloak would have been good in this one, with some gold reflect on it. I don't know, because purple and yellow are opposites on the color wheel. We actually have a lot of contrast happening on this guy because of the purple and the yellow. Color theory wise, they are opposite, so they look better together than red would. Red would have maybe been a bit more thematical, although purple is not uncommon as a color for evil. Like, you often see liches and evil guys dressed up in purple, so it wouldn't be... It's not exactly the most uncommon thing ever. I don't know. I like purple on this guy. I think it fits him quite nicely. And it interacts with the golds nicely. I mean, gold... The reason why we have the gold is exactly to give something for the purple to be against, really. Because initially the idea was to have the cape be... sorry, the skulls on the clothing be simply black like the rest. Okay. It's also an excuse because magenta is the best color. Yes. I'm curious because I've been buying more than I can paint. Love your work. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Any model until... I mean, honestly, again, I believe that you can have as big as a backlog as you want as long as you're comfortable with it. If you feel like looking at your backlog makes you feel uncomfortable, then maybe it's a good time to get to painting and stop buying for a little while. But that's different for everyone. Some people feel uncomfortable very quickly, other people never feel uncomfortable with the backlog, so it's just a matter of how you feel. Okay. Okay, the base can be a dark gray blue. We can actually use some red in there. I still got stuff from the 80s. We know what my comfort level is. I wouldn't paint the stuff from the 80s, to be honest. Older minis, man, they carry a lot of sentimental value for the people who own them, but to me, as a new painter, because I haven't been doing this for a very long time, as a new painter, to me, very, very old minis, like stuff from the 80s, I would have a very hard time painting it, honestly. I wouldn't enjoy it much. Any discount code for Black Friday? I don't know. I don't know if Reaper is doing any discount.
Unfortunately, we are not.
They're not.
We have some releases and stuff, but no discounts.
Did someone say Black Friday?
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm glad you dropped in, John. That's perfect.
Hello.
Maybe we can talk a little bit about Black Friday. And you know what? Since we've got people in here, and they're watching, and they're doing this today before Thanksgiving, and they're having fun, they're doing their thing. How about we give away 5 gift certificates?
Yeah, I'm down.
Good idea, John. Let's do that.
I can talk about Black Friday if you want me to, but I just wanted to pop in and say that I will be going live on Reaper's Instagram, doing a Instagram live talking about and showing off a lot of the stuff that's coming out on Black Friday after the show today. I was waiting for the show to end.
Ooh.
And then that's about it, really.
That's really cool. I wonder what's coming out.
Your hashtag freeze in chat.
Hashtag free guys to join the giveaway. That's so
Call
cool.
it, since we're not doing any discounts, call it a little bit of a thanks that we're giving to you folks.
Did you talk about what you're doing for Thanksgiving, Luca?
I am doing nothing.
Yeah, he's
I'm Italian. I don't.
Yeah, he's Italian, John.
We don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
I mean, I would just take, might as well. It's a free holiday, even if you don't celebrate it.
Doesn't work like that. We do have, as Italians, we do have a bunch of saints and stuff that we celebrate that you guys probably don't. So we kind of make up for it.
See?
Okay, in the meantime, I am going to be working on these highlights here on the cape, just pushing them a little bit. I would like the cape to be a bit more colorful, so we're just gonna make it a little bit more colored. I really like how this guy turned out. I think it is nice. Like, for this scale, he's a pretty sexy Antipaladin, I would say. He's not done yet, just yet. We have a couple more things to do, but I'm happy with him. Yeah, Italy's always a party. That's true. Always having fun. Okay, now with pure white, I'm gonna be doing some dots here and there to get the final glints of light really popping. Okay. E lo largo, e lo rasa. Join the giveaway, guys. Hashtag free in chat to join the giveaway. The guys from Reaper are giving away gift cards. Get it. Okay. You can see that these last white highlights are creating quite a lot of contrast and a lot of shininess in the armor, which is why I do them last. Loves range.
One of the models that is coming out on Black Friday is something that people have been asking for quite a while. It is the Baba Yaga's hut.
Oh, that's cool.
It has been reworked and retooled because when it first came out in the 4th Kickstarter, the legs were a little bit they came attached, so it would start to lean forward. But we've retooled it, and so now the legs are unattached. They come unassembled, and they're a lot more bent back. So
That's really nice.
yeah, we were talking before the show. I think you said something about earlier today on Andstream. You said you wanted bigger models, so I didn't know which bigger models you would want.
I have to check out the website, but yeah, I was watching Anne streaming earlier today, and I was like, wait a second, I am an idiot, because like, I didn't think about all the giants you guys have, and all of the big monsters you have, but since bigger scale is where I'm really good with the painting, like I can paint small scale, of course, but bigger scale is where I really shine. I was like, man, maybe I should, wonder if I can paint that instead. Because I do remember Justin mentioning it to me at the very beginning of it all. It was like, oh man, you paint big scale nicely. But then it kind of dropped there. I didn't really do anything about it, but I should have. So yeah, I would like to, I don't know, like big, not massive models, but like, like on the 50 mil scale, maybe 50, like something like this would be nice.
I have a message coming. I mean, I have a package I think I'm supposed to be shipping to you, and if you just let me know, I'll also add my own choices in there as well.
Okay, that sounds good. I will after the stream, I'll start checking out the website and send you a few ideas.
Got it.
Because I think I can get them done one every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. So one every month, pretty much. By having just 2 hours of stream every week, I can get done models like that in about 6 hours normally. Depends what quality I'm going for. If I'm going for extremely high qualities, it might take me a bit more than a month, but we'll see. Tackle a dragon sometimes. I mean, I keep getting teased with Maldrakar, but I would take forever to paint that thing, man. It's so gigantic. Like, it's 6 pounds. 6 pounds of resin. Like, that thing is bigger than me, man. And I paint with a brush. Like, I know Reaper is sending me an airbrush, but I don't know how to use it. So, like, I wouldn't be able to use it on a big mini like that without making a mess. So, I don't know, like, Maldrakar would be too big, I think, for me.
I liked when you painted Crifixus, the red dragon that you did.
Yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that one because that was more manageable as a scale for me. Like if I can hold it in my hand, I am happy. But if it's bigger than that, I start to get anxious.
Yeah, I really liked the Crifixus. It was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed painting that model a lot. I have to use like a loading cart for warehouses to move it around. Okay, so this guy, I think he's looking nice. I have to work on these damnable face mask thingy because that one I really don't like. Marika. Is Mueller doing shipping of brushes? Sorry, because like I need new brushes. I really need them, so I might as well ask my girlfriend to buy them for me just now before I lose it and I start snapping into all of the brushes I have because I'm losing it. I'm really losing it. I have been having such a bad luck with brushes in the last couple of weeks. Brush breaking stream when? I don't think you'll find it, Kuro, because I painted it a long time ago and it was on my own channel, not on this one. So it's not on YouTube. You will not find a paint job of that thing.
I can find the picture of it on your Twitter. It's probably not that hard to find.
Yeah, it's on my wait, I think I can share this. Yeah, I can. I can find it on my Instagram. Because it's not that far, I think. Although I don't think I never took a big picture of it. I've only took like a close-up, I think. Yeah, this is the only picture I have. Not that great. At the time, I didn't know how to take pics well enough. But yeah, it's this one. It was fun. I had a blast painting this thing. It was really, really fun. So cheap, too.
Highlighting.
So cheap. Like, as a model, I mean, $24, I think? For a dragon that big. I was impressed. Okay, Marika, if you can get me, like, 2 zeros, 2 ones... Actually, fuck. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know, Marika, we'll talk about it. Sorry. Because I have like a million brushes coming my way, but just not fast enough. I'm going insane with the brushes I have. Alright, let's try to get this mask thingy sorted out. Because it needs to be... It needs to be proper. It needs to be bibbidi babbidi, as I would say. It's not bibbidi enough. I think we can. Huh? I don't know. Am I the only one cutting alpha on brushes head to get it to work like 2 more hours? How can it work after you cut the head off? Doesn't it become like a flat brush? Like, the thing is, like, my brush looks like it has a tip, but it doesn't. Like, look at this. This is not a tip. Like, that's not a tip. I don't have a tip. I can't draw with this. It's not good enough. Because basically, my way of painting is a bit weird, in a sense that it relies heavily on drawing. I don't really paint stuff, I draw it. Like, even highlights and shadows, I draw them on the model, I don't really paint them. I use the brush like a pen when it comes to sketching things. So I really, really need a tip to be super sharp for my way of painting. I can't really use, like, the side of the brush, I need a tip. Wait, I can't read that. What does that emote say? I have no idea. I can't read it. I'm too old. My screen is too far.
Is it the one that I posted?
Yeah.
Oh, it says resurrect in town.
Ah, okay. Man, I'm getting old. I can't even read a screen anymore. Holy cow. I turned 29 a few weeks ago, and I'm already feeling the cold embrace of death. I'm like, old age is not going to be nice to me.
Say 29?
Yeah. I know, I look like I'm 47, right?
Just turned 30. I'm starting to feel it.
They keep telling me that when you turn 30, you start losing hairs immediately the day you turn 30, and you gain weight immediately. I don't know if that's true, but...
Well, I'm lucky. I was fat when I turned 30, and I was already bald.
That's good. I don't know how I would look if I were bald, but I think I would look like a knee, with a nose attached to it. So I really hope I don't go bald, because it's literally the only thing saving me from being stoned to death by the people on the streets. Italy
That's
is
funny.
still a very religious place. People might think I'm being possessed by some demon or something. That's once you get kids with the waiting. Ah, okay. You are possessed. Maybe. The spirit of Al Pacino. Al Pacino is possessing me. Hello, submit. Oh boy. Al Pacino, be good. So yes, Al Pacino is possessing me. I chose this over there. Wow, Varla, what a hero. Refusing World of Warcraft to support me. I really am moved, honestly.
I think that's Justin. Justin might be playing right now.
I'm trying to, but it's mainly World of Qcraft for me.
I never liked that game. I tried everything to like it. I really did. I played it for like 2 months with my girlfriend. I cannot bring myself to like it. I am a very avid MMO player, but the only MMO I can bring myself to play right now is Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if you guys tried it, but that's a really good game. Really, really good game.
I played for quite a while. I played Astro.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm normally a healer. Like you were talking about how you used to play healers and now you would play tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a support player, but my heart has always belonged to a Final Fantasy 11. That's my original.
Ooh,
MMO.
11. Man, I couldn't stand, and I have nothing against you, but I couldn't stand the people who were playing Final Fantasy 14 with me that came from the 11th because they couldn't shut up for a minute about that goddamn game. And like, they were like, oh my god, in Final Fantasy 11, this would have never happened. Wow, this patch is awful. In Final Fantasy 11, they would have never done it. And you're like, go play it again then, shut up. Like, they were so obnoxious.
Sounds just like Paul.
They were so obnoxious.
You're not wrong. That is exactly what happened.
Okay, nice. And I'm like, sure, I would love to play a game where it takes us 2 weeks real life time to fight a boss, and we have to basically organize the whole server to play together so we can swap players because people have to go sleep. I would love to do that. Yes. Like,
yeah, I have tons of stories. Maybe I can have a Final Fantasy 11 John corner.
Oh yeah, you can.
I have tons of stories like that.
I never played Final Fantasy 11. I have watched videos of it, and I don't think I would have enjoyed it. Like, the fact that you could literally type in chat to people between actions your character was doing because they were so slow, I don't think I would have done it.
Yeah, it was a very social game. It was designed to be. You can't do anything by yourself. You require people, friends, and parties and things like that. So.
I don't have any of that. No, but seriously, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 14. It was a very good game. I would still play it right now if I wasn't so... Like, I tried playing after I started working, and by working I mean streaming and painting for a living. I tried playing it again, but I just couldn't keep up. Like, I mean, these Reaper streams we do, they don't tire me out too much, but keep in mind, before these 2 hours of stream, I have done 8 on my own channel today. So this is my 10th hour of streaming today. And after all of this, going and playing competitive hardcore raiding thing, I couldn't just do it. Because Final Fantasy requires you to be on top of your game if you're doing raiding content. It's not that simple as a game, and I just couldn't do it.
Too much brain power.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it stream stamina.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, me and my girlfriend actually met on Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, you're one of those couples.
Yeah. She had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend at the time, and he was playing the game with her. I joined the guild she was in. The story is that she says she heard my voice on TeamSpeak, and she immediately started avoiding me for months because she knew that if she gave me ground, she would fall for me. That's what she says. So like she avoided me for like 6 months, and then I finally managed to get to play with her because we need a black mage in our raid that night. And she finally accepted, and then we kind of fell in love from there.
You hear those stories all the time about people meeting in MMOs.
Yeah.
They're like glorified dating games or dating apps.
You know, the thing is, if you go out and you walk into a pub looking for the woman of your life, you're probably not gonna find it in a pub, you know? Like, unless you are extremely lucky, in real life, I mean, where do you find somebody that you can really love? Because, like, you might find a co-worker, but then again, working places usually have laws or rules against the relationship between people. But even if they don't, it's just a co-worker. Like, the only thing you have in common is the fact that you work in the same place. But like, if you work in a pub, you're just gonna find somebody that's looking to have a good time, not exactly the woman of your life. Like, at least MMOs have the fact that the person you're meeting is a nerd like you, and being a nerd, that doesn't just mean you play video games, the whole subculture. So like, you're at least meeting somebody who's part of your culture. They like fantasy, they like video games, they like tabletop, they like many things you like. I think there is a lot more success rate in a couple that's born on a video game than one that is born in a pub, honestly. In my opinion. I don't know.
I think I would agree with that.
Me and my girlfriend have been together for 5 years now, and she's the one that kickstarted all of my career as a painter. Like, without her, I would be 6 feet under now. So I
Does
got
she
very
also
lucky.
paint?
No.
Oh.
Have you ever had a chance of knowing my story of how I started painting, John?
I don't think I have.
So basically, I was looking for a job, and I was very desperate at the time. I couldn't find it, and I was feeling very much like a failure. Because, you know, I was like 27. I know I am intelligent, and that made me even more mad about everything. Because I was like, I was confident about myself, but I had nobody giving me a chance. So I couldn't find a job. I was like 25 at the time, 27, 26, something like that. And I was getting really desperate because I was feeling like time was slipping off of my hands and I was going nowhere. So I started getting suicidal. Like, I was so depressed, I was getting really suicidal, and I started planning it all, like the suicide. One night, talking to my girlfriend, I mentioned how I always wanted to paint minis, but I could never do that because my parents never really bought them for me, and I had no money. So my girlfriend, as a last-ditch effort kind of thing, gifted me a bunch of minis and paints and brushes to start with. And that's how I started working as a miniature painter. If she didn't do that, I would be dead. Straight up.
Never heard that. Shout out to, can we get a Mary spam in chat?
I was 27, I was tired of single life and bars every night. Told my buddy I'm going to find my wife tonight and met her at the final bar we went to. That's pretty cool. I'll be more likely to fall for a TTPRP than a MMO. Too many acronyms. I can't pronounce them with my Italian tongue. It is really short time, yeah. It's not just the voice though, right? It's also subject matter, word choice. It's almost consciousness touching consciousness. Yes, it is. It is. It is. I agree with you, it is. My girlfriend and I met at a convention by trying to beat each other playing board games. Been together 4 years now and just closed on a house together. That's so good, yeah. Congratulations, dude. Hopefully me and my girlfriend will get to move together next year. No, she didn't, Matthew. I can't say anything on this, right? When it is a good voice and full of intellectual conversation, I get a red flag, danger zone.
I just want to remind chat to get your hashtag freeze in before we pull those gift cards.
Oh yeah, guys, join the giveaway. Join the giveaway. But that's to an extent. Like, I find that when people find me on Twitch, I don't know how the usual Reaper viewers feel about me having me here on your channel. I would like them to know, honestly, to tell me honestly, because I'm curious. Like, I've always had a feeling that people always, not really always, because sometimes they don't, but it can happen that people see my way of talking and moving, like, they can think it's an arrogant or a bit of a, you know, full of yourself kind of way of acting, while what really motivates me is the passion that I have for this job, because in a way my life got intertwined with miniature painting. So like when I paint a mini, I'm not just painting a puppet, I'm straight up keeping myself alive. Like it's I don't know how it sounds to people that don't know what I'm talking about, like that they don't go through what I'm going through, but there is so much passion behind what I do that it can definitely sound like I'm being arrogant about it. But I just want to say that it's not like that. So if I sound arrogant to you guys while streaming here on Reaper channel, please forgive me because I don't mean to. I'm just being happy about doing this. Yeah, it's the Italian genes as well. Being Italian tends to make me look like a twat, honestly. MG, goddammit, I love your dad jokes. I want chicken and mashed potatoes. Let's trade girlfriend Geartooth. I want the mashed potatoes. I'm not Russian, Monet. I just missed the smoke breaks. Not sure if you do it on the stream. I don't know if I'm allowed to. We've been talking about it with Justin, but I don't know if the guys of the big Reaper company are okay with me doing it. I mean, there's nothing technically wrong with smoking on Twitch. You can do it, but I don't know if they are not okay with it because of, you know, it can look bad anyway. So like, I don't know. I did have a smoke break earlier by turning off the face cam. You know, if you can't see me smoke, you don't know I'm doing it. That simple.
Seems like a good compromise.
Yeah. I can just show the end on screen, like I did back when I started. When I started streaming, I was too shy to show my face because I felt like I've always been a very confident guy, but I was never very confident about my look. So I was like, man, people are not gonna watch me if they see how ugly I am. So I streamed for months without a face cam, and the only way to let people know I actually was live streaming and not AFK was always to hold the model. Like, I never stopped holding the model for even a second back in the days, because I knew that if I did, people would think I was AFK. So like, I always had to keep the... Man, it was weird. Looking back, I should have just had that face cam from the start.
Oh yeah, some of the top streamers and like YouTubers and stuff, they have never shown their face. So
yeah,
it all comes down to content.
In a way, I think they're doing it also to gain prestige, because like when you don't know the face they have, you can kind of, you know, milk it in a way. People get curious about you, they talk about you more, stuff like that. I never really did it for that. I just did it because I was embarrassed. But then I was kind of forced to do it by my community. Yeah, that makes sense, guys. Again, I don't mind turning off the face cam for those couple of minutes. It's not a problem. Smoking is a terrible habit. Very, very bad. I wonder how that works for conventions. No one knows your face, but you show up.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like you're undercover.
Yeah. Like, in a way, it's good. Like, I hear that PewDiePie has a lot of problems because people know him. So even people that don't follow his YouTube know how his face. so he can't leave his house because people are constantly asking him to take selfies and stuff. So when you get that famous, you kind of wish you could go incognito, I think, because you can't live a normal life anymore after that.
Yeah, when you're that big, yeah.
Hello, Isha. How you doing? Wait, that nose isn't a filter? I love how Benny Fitz has done it here. I used to watch him forever ago. He's a Muppet that plays video games. I'm glad he's doing well. Whoever that is, I don't know him.
Yeah, there's a new trend going on right now on Twitch and YouTube about VTubers with people with animated avatars.
Oh my god.
So
should I get an alpaca instead of my face?
You could. You definitely could. We can even get you like a little pixel animated one commissioned. I can probably get that done.
It would be cute. How you look does oddly affect what people think of you. I get avoided like to play at game stores. I get those, we don't do fantasy football here, bro. If people don't know me. I could get an anime waifu alpaca lady. That sounds good. I could be a waifu for you guys.
Do you have any, Mary, on the Discord, can you send me any good pictures of the alpaca that you guys use for your logos and stuff? If she's in chat still.
I think she is.
I'll get you something made for your stream. How about that?
Oh, really?
It's going to be an 8-bit pixel animated alpaca.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Thank you, man. That is so cute. I need to figure out a way to have the V thing, but I'm definitely going to be doing a bunch of troll streams where I look like an alpaca now. Okay, we are approaching the end. Actually, if I can be honest with you guys, I was done like 15 minutes ago. I just kept painting because I couldn't really start another model or sit here fiddling my thumbs. But I mean, you could always be done. You could always improve your paint job, and this paint job could definitely improve. If I spent another couple of hours on this, it would be way better. But I think I'm happy with this for now. I like him. He's cute. He's a very evil Antipaladin. One of these days, guys, you need to tell me what you want me to do with these models, because we could give them away at some point, you know? Like to do a raffle and just give them away. I don't know, that's up to you guys.
I like the idea.
Yeah, because like I don't really have any use for them. I could sell them on my own on eBay, but I don't know, I'm painting them for you after all, so you get to choose what to do with them. Thank you, Detri. Thank you. Next week, I will be working on an ogre guy that is slightly bigger, so I don't think I'll be able to get the Reaper package next week. So next week I will be working on a bit of a bigger ogre guy. It's gonna be fun. Lots of skin tones there, which is my favorite thing to paint. It's gonna be really fun, I think. We did a bunch of non-metallic this time. Next time, skin tone. And then the week after, hopefully, I will have gotten the package, so I can start fiddling around with the airbrush, maybe. We can do a couple of sessions. We can spend, like, the first stream, like, just trying to figure out how the airbrush works. Because I am terrible with it. And I could use some learning, so like if I can use these 2 hours of stream to figure out how the airbrush works with you guys, maybe you can learn with me as well, and we can just spend a couple of hours just base coating stuff, highlighting stuff, and then the week after we can start seriously painting with it. But I think this is all for me tonight.
Awesome.
So if you guys want to do the raffle,
Yeah, let's go ahead and give away some gift cards here. These are going to be 5 $20 gift cards. And if you win, John will probably type the command here in chat here in a second. But it's I won something ? So let's see here. Let's draw.
thank you, Bank.
All right, our 5 winners are. I'll go ahead and announcement chat here. Rex FTW, J1121, Valkyrie 621, I'm _Largo, and the Raza 5944.
So those of you guys who have won, you have to type "I won something!" exclamation mark. No, question mark in chat now to actually get
Yes.
to the stuff. If you
It'll
don't,
give you a directions as to how to claim it.
congratulations to the winners. That's so cool. Thank you guys for doing the giveaway.
Absolutely.
Alright, my boys. I think we're done for tonight. We are done with our Antipaladin as promised. I think he's... Actually, by the way, one thing you don't know is that I overexpose my models when I am painting, so you can see everything I do, but the model looks more like this. This is a bit better. But yeah, it's looking... I think I like him. Looks pretty good. Alright, I will see you all next week when we work on the Ogre, and maybe start with the airbrush as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, let me just sell out very, very briefly. I do have my own Twitch channel. If you don't know about me, I stream basically every day on my own Twitch channel. So you can follow that if you want to enjoy the painting with me. And I also have a Patreon where I teach miniature painting. We have like 5 hours of content uploaded every month. I'm just gonna quickly show you one of the models that is available on the Patreon, because I just completed painting her and she is on the Patreon. So if you want to know how I paint stuff, you can check out the Patreon out. And yeah, thank you so much everybody for watching. I wish you all a fantastic day. You all take care, okay? Have a good one. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. Luca, you have a great day tomorrow since it's a normal day.
Happy Thanksgiving,
and,
yeah.
And I will see you folks for Reaper Errant Friday night. That's it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys, very much.